Greetings Pisces and welcome to your month ahead spread for the month of October 2015. This video is for you if your sun, moon, or rising signs are in the sign of Pisces. I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling. Now I've already shuffled quite extensively. The purpose of me shuffling here is to allow the appropriate cards for you for this month of October to come up to the surface of my deck. Okay, so the first card is going to talk about how you're feeling heading into this month of October. And we have the Ten of Swords. Now I feel that you're feeling a little beaten down, like things have been very overwhelming and that you've hit rock bottom. I really feel like you are this figure here lying on the ground with so many swords stuck into his back, and you're feeling like nothing else can go wrong. You're feeling like there's not even room on my body for another sword to be stuck in. And this is how you're feeling heading into the month of October. You have given up, but there is a little bit of positive energy here. Although you feel like you have given up, as I said, and you have hit rock bottom, the sun is shining. You can see the clouds are clearing here and some yellow light is on the horizon. And you're slowly starting to realize that hitting rock bottom means one thing. It means the only direction you can travel in is up. So things are becoming positive. There are lessons that are coming and you're understanding that. These swords in your back, these are your lessons. And although they have been hard for you and although they have been a catalyst for negative emotion and feeling and thoughts, you are understanding that there is a higher purpose to them and there is learning about yourself and about the world that comes from them. And in that sense, there is positivity coming to you and you are understanding that things will get better. Already the clouds are parting and you are seeing the sun. Card number 2 is your general forecast for the month ahead. So your general forecast, Pisces, for the month of October. We have the King of Swords. Now often when I see swords, and we've had 2 sword cards here in a row, I think of what needs to be cut out of your life. So I encourage you to ask yourself this question. What needs to be cut out of my life? What are the things that are sticking in my back? And this is really what you're going to be dealing with, the energy that you're going to be working with through the month of October. Really using a sense of discipline and really sitting in your power and sitting calmly and objectively and logically, which I understand as a Pisces, emotions tend to be how you make your decisions, your first line of defense, etc. And what the tarot is asking you here is to take a step back from your emotions and really sit in that logical part of your brain, that logical part of yourself, and make objective, unemotional observations about your life. And ask yourself, what needs to be cut out of my life? Because based on this first card, these swords in your back, I do feel like there is quite a lot in your life, quite a lot of negative influences in your life that are begging you to delete them from your reality. And really ask yourself, why am I attracting these things into my life? Why am I creating this reality for myself? So some real objective thinking and critical observation that's going to be happening in the month of October. Something like journaling or talking to somebody, maybe through therapy, would be really great tools for you to help with this process. Anything that deals with words. So yeah, writing or talking of any kind, or even meditation and just observing your thoughts objectively, unemotionally. So working with those energies and continuing to ask yourself, what needs to be cut out of my life? Card number 3 is going to talk about your upcoming challenges for the month of October. And you have the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this is really connected to this idea of cutting things out of your life. Once you've cut things out of your life, once you've cut out old, stagnant, negative energy from your life, you've created so much room for new energy to come in, for new energy to flow into your being into your reality. And this is what this Ace of Pentacles is referring to. Your challenge for this month of October is to create a new reality, to create a new way of living. And I think that you may find yourself feeling a little bit lost after you've cut out the old stuff, after you've cut out the negative influences or maybe the people in your life that are contributing to your general negative well-being. Whatever it is for you, and even as I'm talking about cutting things out of your life, if you're having like thoughts or like, oh, I kind of think like this person isn't really a good influence or whatever it is, listen to that. That's your intuition. So as you cut things out of your life, you're going to create room for new things to grow. You're going to allow a garden to flourish and to bloom. And that's what this card is all about. Creating a physical reality for yourself. And you're going to start allowing there to be room, and you're going to start planting the seeds for new things to grow and blossom. I think this will be a little challenging for you because up until this point, you've really looked to others to help you make decisions about your life, and you've really looked to others to kind of guide you and point you in the quote unquote right direction. However, as you cut these things out of your life that are negative influences, you're going to start opening up room, and you're really going to start opening up yourself and really asking yourself the questions, what do I want out of life? If there was no other influences, if there was nothing else changing anything, just dream world, what would I want? And realize that you can make that happen. Despite the influences, despite what is going on in your life, you can really create that reality that you want. So working with that idea is really going to be a little bit of a challenge for you. It's going to be a little bit of a paradigm shift. However, the ace really signifies new beginnings. So this new beginning is coming, and you really are going to flourish. Card number 4 is talking about your good fortune, blessings, and abundance. So this is all the beautiful gifts coming your way in the month of October. And we have the Queen of Wands. I really think that you're going to step into your power this month, and it has a lot to do with letting go of the old things, cutting out whatever needs to be cut out in your life. As you do that and you realize that you really are the master of your reality, that you really do create what you have in your life, that you are empowered with this power, you really are going to heighten your sense of self-worth, heighten your sense of belief in yourself, and you really are going to feel like you can go out there and get it. I do think that there are loved ones around you. We have a cat here, so there is guidance around you, whether that's on a more spiritual level or if there are people in your life. There is somebody that you can reach out to during this time. When I say cutting things out of your life, cutting people out of your life, I think that you will intuitively understand what needs to. It doesn't mean cutting everybody out of your life. I urge you to resist the urge of going from 0 to 100, from black to white. It's all about balance and meeting a middle area. So working with that idea as well. I think you're going to really step into your power creatively as well. We talked a little bit about writing before, but if there's some other sort of art, sculpting, painting, drawing, dancing, whatever it is, whatever that is for you, that creative expression, I feel like you are going to heighten your confidence in that. You're really going to feel good about yourself when you're doing this art, and you're really going to grow. I see this flower as a symbol for your growth and transformation this month, and really stepping into your beauty and stepping into your power. Our last card here is this month's lesson. So I am really big about lessons. I personally believe that we come into this reality, we come into this lifetime to learn and grow, and that Earth is a big school, that we are the students. So every situation has opportunity for growth and for learning. So I really like to include lessons in all of the tarot spreads that I do for clients. So what are your lessons, Pisces, for the month of October? And we have the 7 of Cups. Pisces, you are a sign that tends to have a lot of interests at once, that you have a lot of different directions that you want to go in, and perhaps this is very overwhelming. In fact, this card does suggest that it is overwhelming. I feel like a lot of times you receive information emotionally, and it's so overwhelming that you want to suppress it. And this emotion, this feeling that you're feeling, this is your intuition. And perhaps this is how you found yourself in this situation that we've talked about at the beginning of the spread. You ignored your intuition, you ignored those feelings. So now that you're cutting out the stuff that you don't need in your life and you're starting to tap in with your power and your intuition, you're realizing that you have a lot of dreams, you have a lot of hopes, you have a lot of desires, and it's almost like you don't know which one to focus on first. So look at these different things. Again, journaling or talking to somebody or meditating on them would be such a great opportunity for you to really gain some clarification and looking at it from an objective point of view. Okay, pick one thing and focus on it, focus my energy on it. So working with these feelings of being overwhelmed, of feeling like there's too much on your plate, and really picking a certain emotion or a certain project to work on, that's going to be your lesson this month, to really focus your energy instead of scattering it among many things. So this concludes your reading for the month of October 2015. If you're interested in a personalized reading, you can find the link to my Etsy in the description below.